Hello friends, so today we will discuss mainly on the SmartPlant P&ID tool. So what is SmartPlant P&ID is? It is all about intelligent P&ID, which is different than the AutoCAD and normal P&ID which is there in the PDF. So today we'll describe what is SmartPlant P&ID, how it works, what are the advantage of this, and if you want to quickly learn, then what are the basic admin steps or admin courses which we need to cover. So on a high level, I'll touch upon the three main model of SmartPlant P&ID, that is SmartPlant Engineering Manager, SmartPlant Drawing Manager, and the SmartPlant P&ID itself. So when we receive the new project, let's say I need to convert all the PN into SmartPlant P&ID. So we need to create first the site. So on the site we will create the area under plan. Under plan we can have area, and under area we can have multiple units. So in this way the framework will work. So whenever we receive the new project, so we need to set up a plant, site, plant, area, and unit under engineering manager. So in SmartPlant P&ID, it may be Oracle or SQL database. So here I have considered the SQL database. So in this, what we did is we create one site for training. Under that, we created the plant. Under plant, we have created the unit. And under unit, you can create multiple drawings in Drawing Manager. And once you open a drawing, you can do the actual drafting. So the main advantage is here is once you create the PBS structure inside the SmartPlant Engineering Manager, you can define the sets of roles, okay, to whom you need to give the roles. So it can be achieved through give the different. Let's say in your project you have discipline engineer, piping engineer, mechanical engineer, process engineer. So you can define certain sets of roles, and that person only will get have access to that particular P&IDs. So like that we can manage under role section. So by default, we have 7 types of hierarchy templates, which is normally we are using 3 levels, that is plant, area, units. Sometimes for power plant, we have 2 only, site and plant and area, like that. So this is all can be done in SmartPlant Engineering Manager. So once your the site area is plant and area is created, we need to create a drawing in the Drawing Manager. So when you install the SmartPlant P&ID setup, you will get all these as a modules, individual modules. So this is just the one training site for us to elaborate on Drawing Manager. So in Drawing Manager, we need to go to our site. Under the site, once you select your particular area, here you can create the new drawings. So once we create the new drawing, we will get, we need to define certain properties as per the client standard, as per the naming philosophy and all. We have different standard sets of templates which we want to use for SmartPlant P&ID. So all that also can be used. And once you create a new drawing, and then once you do right click and say open drawing, it will open in SmartPlant P&ID. So this is the main window of SmartPlant P&ID where our designer team will work. Now I'll just quickly highlight the advantage and how it is different from the other tools is. Let's say this is a small P&ID setup we have drafted here. So to draft any P&ID, we need a certain symbol, right? So all the symbols are available under Catalog Manager. So if you see under Catalog, we will have all the list of symbols. Now this symbol is equipment, instruments, piping, routing. Okay, under equipment, if you go, we have multiple types of heat exchanger, cooling tower, mechanical vessel, like that. So this is called a symbol management that can be done through Catalog Manager. So when we have installed the P&ID, we get the standard OOTP symbols. So if you select here, for example, here you will get all the list of symbol, and once you put it in the P&ID, it will be available in the P&ID. Now the main advantage is, let's say I have kept this vessel, and once you put the vessel, you will get all the properties on the property window. So this is the advantage, how it is different from the AutoCAD. So if you have a P&ID in AutoCAD, once you click the object, you will not get anything in the property window. So it is a data-centric tool. So once you click, you will get all the list of properties, critical and non-critical, all the design, temperature, pressure, everything. We can get it over on the property window. So likewise, you can draw the P&ID with a combination of all the symbol. Let's say here the small example which contains equipment, pipe run, Okay, piping component, instruments, loops, and everything. Now, so this is how we need to do the drafting. Now, the advantage to create a P&ID in SmartPlant P&ID is once we can open the reports under engineering data editor. So let me just open that. Or we can from here we can have multiple types of reports. So now, as you see, this is a digital P&ID. So what happened? Let's say if somebody asks that, okay, I want the list number of equipment, number of pipe run across the plant, across the site. Then easily once you click the report, let's say I want all the list of equipment list. I'll just create the equipment list. If I say okay, from entire drawing, I'll get the report in Excel format, and that you can submit to the vendor for further purpose. So these all things or stuff can be done in SmartPlant P&ID. So basically, if I go on the content part, these are the whatever I described at the high level module. So in depth, these are the list of activities or list of content which will be covered as a part of this admin part. Is starting from the plant group types. Means, let's say I have a blank site, I need to create the new project. So starting with the new site creation, project creation, starting with the hierarchy templates, 2 level, 3 level, okay. Then create the site server and plant structure as we seen in the SmartPlant Engineering Manager. So you can create your particular site, plant, area, under area, different drawings, and under drawings you can follow the naming convention, all the templates and all. Now, one more topic can be covered, that is the import of drawing. Means what? Let's say I have one plant, let's say chloromethane, okay, that is under site A. Now, under site B, I want to have a similar plant of chloromethane, but that is under another site, okay. So, I want to replica my site B to site A. So, what I can do is, I can have an import functionality. So, no need to do the revert. We can import all the drawings from site A to the site B. So, no need to do revert. Only we need to change the item type. So my total drawings can be imported to the site B. So then my site B will be replica of site A. So that is one functionality of drawing manager under import functionality. So that is a very good topic when we want to import the drawings from another site. The next thing is what can be covered is creation of template files. So if you see, when we receive the PDF or any kind of P&ID, there is a standard template defined by the client. So that contains some logo, some revision block history. So that already by default we have sets of template available. But if you want to customize, so how to customize the template, how you can choose the bottom file as per the client standard. So all that things can be discussed. Now, as we've seen that in Catalog Manager, we are managing the symbol library. So all the cloning symbol, how to change the symbol, how to update the symbol, how to update the existing pipeline symbol, everything can be done through Catalog Manager. If we go in depth, the another functionality is like creating of a new select list and properties. So in SmartPlant P&ID, we have data dictionary manager in which we are managing all the properties. What it means that, for example, if we go here and if I select the equipment, so here you will get all the properties. But let's say one property called MOC, this is the drop down list. So we need to define the drop down list. So this is select list. So there is a less chance to make any error. So if we want to add any new entry, let's say project specific, which is not there in this particular pick list, how to add that, how to change the property, how to change the display name, how to change the property under this category. See, here the properties category under this 5 section. So if you want to change that, I want my properties under miscellaneous, under identification. So all that customization can be done through data dictionary manager. So that is how you manage the properties for select list and everything. So that is a part of data dictionary manager. Then another functionality is like a display set. So normally when we draft the P&ID, here we can put certain kinds of display set. So display set is nothing but if you want to highlight certain things in a P&ID, so that can be achieved through this display set using filter manager. So here you can filter. Let's say, okay, I want only list of equipments to be available in the P&ID. So what you can do, you can just apply display set for equipment, and once you say apply, you will get only the list of equipment in the drawing. So this is like a filter, but it will be useful when you are doing simulation, or when you are updating some procedure where we want only particular line to be highlighted. So that can be done through display set setting. Apart from that, as I mentioned, it is a data centric rule-based tool. So we have one rule manager as a module, separate module. So through which we can maintain the consistency across the P&ID. What it means that, let's say this is the pipe run having this MOC. Let's say it contains MOC plus M6, and if I connect that pipe run to the another pipe run which has a SS. So ideally that property, if it is a different, it will show the inconsistency. So all these stuffs can be managed through rule manager. So we have a separate module called rule manager. In which all these certain sets of rules are defined. So that can be covered during the rule manager module discussion. Then the thing what we have just seen, that is the reports. So we have two kinds of reports. One is my reports, means you can create your individual reports, and another is planned reports that are by default available. So as this P&ID is intelligent, we can run the multiple reports to have it all the data in Excel. So let's say if I want all the equipment properties in Excel, simply I need to run the report for equipment while and populate all the properties. We can get easily that report from in Excel format. So reporting from EDE, how to generate the custom report, everything can be considered under EDE, which is nothing but the engine data editor. Then one more features is like stock file item. If you want to delete something in P&ID, you can move to stock file. From stock file, can again move back to the P&ID. Like that is the functionality. Then version revision history management means, let's say today I have P&ID in the construction phase. So we'll get multiple revision of the same P&ID. So the revision history, everything can be achieved in drawing manager. Then backup and restore of plan. That is the step when, let's say I have completed one project and we need to deliver that particular all the P&ID to client. So what we need to do, we need to take the backup and send it to customer. The similar way, if you receive any backup from customer, and if you want to do some modification in that drawing, how to restore the backup. So all that stuff can be done through engineering manager. And last, like copying plan, means we can have a save plan structure, low plan structure kind of functionality within the SmartPlant P&ID engineering manager. So to conclude, once we install the software, so these are the high level module we will get. So just to summarize, under SmartPlant Engineering Manager, we will have a catalog manager, data dictionary manager, filter manager, format manager, and SmartPlant Engineering Manager. So each module has a different role, and that will be managed by the administrator to create the P&ID. And so one part is SmartPlant Engineering Manager, and another section is the SmartPlant P&ID. Under that, we will get different module like Drawing Manager, Installation Manager, Option Manager, Rule Manager, and SmartPlant P&ID. So all this module again helps to create a SmartPlant P&ID. So all the backend, whatever the data is stored, how it is getting stored, that will be managed by each of these separate module. So whatever content we just seen, it contains for every module. One separate discussion would be there where every topic would be covered. So this is overall the SmartPlant P&ID software all about. Thank you.